Yes. Good morning, all of you. I welcome you all in the CCLS 3. CCLS is the initiative started by Training and Placement Cell. It is Career Counselling Lecture Series. And in that Career Counselling Lecture Series, we are in the third leaf in this particular academic year. And this CCLS 3 is basically for CSIR NET examination, its counseling, and further research opportunities. We have with us today Mrs. Yogita Walke as the prominent speaker to guide all of us, all our students. She is currently working as an assistant professor in the Department of Life Science at Jai Hind College. She had cleared her CSIR NET examination in life science with All India rank 32. I think that is the biggest achievement of the speaker. All India rank 32, she secured it. And then apart from that NET examination, she had also cleared ICAR NET examination. I believe it is in Agricultural Biotechnology. So we have such an eminent speaker with us, and I'm sure definitely this particular session is going to be very enriching for our students. We have our students from the various courses like, MSc Genetic Engineering, MSc Microbiology, MSc Biotechnology, MSc and then MSc Food Science and Technology. And then we have B.Tech students also in this particular field. So life science CSIR NET examination is basically conducted for all undergraduates also. They can do MS PhD program. And then even food science students also will have lot of opportunities in many different research institute. And then madam is here. She's definitely going to guide us with all these aspects. And she's going to cover the 360-degree view of the CSIR NET examination. So I welcome madam, and I now hand over the session to Yogita madam. Yes ma'am, go ahead.
Thank you sir. Thank you for the kind words. Good morning everyone. Just a quick confirmation. Can you see me and can you hear me, and also can you see my presentation, my shared screen?
Yeah, all the students, if at all you can see the screen and the presentation, then immediately type yes in the chat box instead of putting your mics on. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. This is really helpful.
Yes.
So happy to be here today and happy to see so many students, around 100 of them on this call. Before we start this talk, let me quickly introduce myself to you guys. My name is Yogita Walke and I am assistant professor at Jai Hind College, Mumbai, Department of Life Sciences. It has been around 8 years and I have been in research and teaching. I have worked as Senior Research Fellow at Central Institute for Fisheries Education, Warsaw, and have also worked as Project Assistant at National Institute of Oceanography, Mumbai. Recently, I've started my YouTube channel, Yogilogy, for guiding CSIR NET aspirants, and what connects me all to you guys today is that I'm a biotechnologist by my education, and I've done my MSc from Bangalore University. So let's do really cool things today. Let's spend the next 30 minutes together and let's begin with today's session. So here I have the agenda for today. First, introduction to joint CSIR UGC NET. Then second, why it is important for science students. Third, what to study and from where. And fourth, how to apply for the test. I hope this agenda is amazing for you. Okay. So let's start with the first topic. But before going to the joint CSIR UGC NET, let's try to understand what on earth is joint CSIR UGC NET. So CSIR stands for Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. UGC stands for University Grant Commission. NET stands for National Eligibility Test. So let me put this all together. It stands for Joint Council of Scientific and Industrial Research University Grant Commission's National Eligibility Test. Awesome. Okay, so next let's see why this test is conducted. It's conducted to determine the eligibility for Junior Research Fellowship, JRF, and for lectureship, assistant professor in Indian universities and colleges. Sounds great. Moving on. Why is CSIR NET important for science students? Once you qualify the test, you can apply for the post of assistant professor across all the colleges and universities in India. Second, you can join best institutes for your PhD program. And third and main important, you are paid a good amount for doing your PhD. Yes, fellowship awarded is around 31,000 per month for GRF. And after completing 2 years, it is around 35,000 as SRF. So which institutes can I join? All institutes, okay? All institutes, postgraduate colleges, IITs, government research institutes like CSIR, research and developmental labs, both public and private firms, and other recognized universities. So getting back to today's agenda, we have just finished what is CSIR UGC NET and why it is important for science student. Now moving on to the next topic, what is the syllabus for CSIR NET and from where should I study? If you guys are with me, quickly give me a yes in the chat box. Great, moving on. Okay, just follow what I'm saying. I'll walk you through the syllabus right now. Okay, if you have a pen and paper, quickly write down the books for each unit and trust me, half of your work is done. Okay, quickly let me start with the first unit, molecules and their interactions relevant to biology. This unit focuses on the structure, function, and interactions in biomolecules like carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, nucleic acids, and vitamins. Enzymes are also included in this unit. You can use any standard textbook for biochemistry for this unit, and Leninger, okay, I repeat, Leninger, for example, will be of good help. Moving on to second unit, it is on cellular organization, membrane structure and transport, cell and its organelles, cell divisions, okay? Such topics are included in this unit. You can refer to any cell biology books for this unit, okay? So Molecular Biology of the Cell by Bruce Albert, okay? This book I will strongly recommend, okay? It will be of very great help. So let's moving on to the unit 3, fundamental processes, okay, which includes DNA replication, transcription, translation, gene expression, repair and recombination. Again, for this unit, Molecular Biology of the Cell by Bruce Albert, one of the best books to refer. Unit 4, cell communications and cell signaling. This unit includes immunology, cellular communications, and cancer. Trust me, Cube is the best book to refer for this unit. Next, we come to Unit 5, Developmental Biology. Developmental Biology by Gilbert or Walpret. Okay, Gilbert or Walpret. Any of these books can be referred for this unit. Moving on, Unit 6, System Physiology. Plants. For this unit, Plant Physiology by Tays and Ziegler is one of the good books to refer to, or you can refer to any general plant physiology books. I hope I have not put you all to sleep right now. Okay, so moving on. Unit 7, System Physiology, Animals. Animal Physiology by Tortora. I think you all must have heard about this book. Okay, it is the simplest of all books for this unit. Then Unit 8, Inheritance Biology, Genetics, a conceptual approach by Benjamin Pierce, or any other genetics books will do for this unit. Unit 9, Diversity of Life Forms, basic biology books like, Biology by Raven or Campbell. Okay, these books will help in this unit. Unit 10, Ecological Principles, Fundamentals of Ecology by Eugene P. Odem. Unit 11, Evolution and Behavior. Again, Biology by Raven or Campbell will cover basics of this unit. Moving on to Unit 12, Applied Biology. And I think biotechnology students are here, so I don't have to tell you all the names of the book, but still I'll just note down a few. That is B.D. Singh, T.A. Brown, Principles of Gene Manipulation and Genomics by Primrose, Molecular Cloning by Sambrook and Russell. Okay, these are very good books. Even Sir will agree with me. You can refer to any one of these books. Okay, so coming to the last unit, Unit 13, okay, Methods in Biology. Biotechnology and biostatistics are included in this unit. Most instruments and techniques used in the above units are covered in this unit. Hence, I am not going to recommend any books for this unit. You can refer to any of the above mentioned reference books. So moving on, why is the syllabus so vast? Yes, the syllabus is definitely vast, and the test is rated as one of the most toughest tests to qualify. But trust me, if you can visualize and plan your study accordingly, easy to crack. I will share some quick tips in a moment on how to clear or prepare for the CSIR NET. So one more reason for the syllabus to be so vast or diverse is that all biological science candidates have to apply under the subject life sciences only, because CSIR NET is conducted in 5 main subjects: chemical science, physical science, earth science, mathematical science, and life science. Okay, so candidates, whether they are biotechnology students, biochemistry, microbiology, food science, life sciences, zoology, botany, or any other biological science, have to apply for subject life sciences only. Okay, so that's why the syllabus is so vast, and you can see it is diverse. It is having all the topics. So here you can see a quick analysis of this December 2019 CSIR NET question paper, and units are scored according to the difficulty level. Okay, among the 13 units, the majority of students who appeared for the test found Unit 3, fundamental processes, okay, which includes DNA replication, transcription, translation, okay, as the unit from which most difficult questions were asked. And trust me, it is the most scoring topic also, because it is a vast topic and frequently asked questions are from this topic. And Unit 9, which you can see over here, diversity of life forms, okay, which includes taxonomy and classification of plants and animals. Easy scoring questions were asked from this part. Excellent. Okay, so next we move on to what is the paper pattern. So it is a single paper with multiple choice questions. The test carries a total of 200 marks. The exam is 3 hours duration, and since December 2019, the examination is conducted as computer-based test only. That is, it is only online, and at various centers in Mumbai, this test is conducted. There is a negative marking for incorrect answers. Let me quickly show you the marks distribution scheme and paper pattern for the test. The question paper is divided in 3 parts. All the parts consist of objective type multiple choice questions. There are no breaks between the papers. Okay. Part A consists of general aptitude questions. Okay, and these are not related to the life science subject. It will be common for all the 5 subjects. Okay, so general aptitude questions with emphasis on logical reasoning, graphical analysis, and quantitative comparison, series formation, puzzles, etc. Part B consists of subject relevant conventional multiple choice questions. Now, subject relevant means the syllabus that we just discussed. Okay, from those 13 units, the questions will be asked. And part C consists of high order analytical type questions. You all must have heard about HOTS. Yes, higher order thinking skills. Yes, the part C questions which are there, these are based on HOTS. Okay, and this typically tests the candidate's knowledge of scientific concept and application of this scientific concepts. So coming to the table here, total question asked in part A are 20, part B are 50, and part C are 75. So these are the total number of questions. That means you have lot of options to select from, out of which a candidate can attempt a maximum of 15 questions in part A, 35 questions in part B, and 25 questions in part C. Part A and part B questions carry 2 marks each, and part C questions carries 4 marks each. There is a negative marking at the rate 25% for each incorrect answer. What that means is a total of half mark will be deducted in part A and B for each incorrect answer, and a total of 1 mark will be deducted from part C for each incorrect answer. Okay, so part A carries a total of 30 marks. Note that these are general aptitude questions and common for all 5 subjects. Part B carries a total of 70 marks. subject-related questions, subject life sciences. Part C carries the maximum, that is 100 marks, subject-related application-based questions. Okay, so the total test being for 200 marks. Awesome. So getting back to our agenda, we are going to move on to our last topic for today, how to apply for the test. So am I eligible for the test? How many times can I attempt this test? Is there any age limit? And how can I apply for the test? Yes, I will be covering all these questions right away. Students with MSc or equivalent degree, integrated bachelor's and master's, okay, BS, BE, B.Tech, B.Pharm and MBBS are eligible to apply for this test with minimum marks obtained 55% and above for general category and 50% and above for reserved category. Now, one good news, students enrolled for MSc or having completed 10 plus 2 plus 3 years can also apply in result awaited category. So you can start applying, okay? Next, is there any age limit? Yes. For JRF, there is an upper age limit of 28 years for all applicants and a relaxation of up to 5 years for reserved and female applicants. And for lectureship, assistant professor, there is no upper age limit. Okay, so next question that arises is how many attempts, okay? How many times can I attempt this test? There is no limit on the number of attempts. Sounds good, right? Okay, so next we come to the procedure, like how can I apply for this test? It's a total online application system. Applications are invited twice a year in the month of March and around October, and exams are conducted in June and December each year. By visiting the official website of CSIR, you can fill the online application form. Okay, the official website link is here. It is csirhrdg.res.in. Moving on, what is the cutoff for the test? Okay, so the cutoff that is there, it varies every year and depends on the number of fellowships that are available. Now, this chart which I am having over here is for December 2019. Okay, the cutoff was 54.5% for JRF and 49.05% for lectureship assistant professor under unreserved category. Okay, so let's move on to the most interesting part of today's session. You have all been patiently waiting for tips and tricks. Okay, so to start with, work on the topics you are passionate about. Okay, refer to standard textbooks which we have just discussed. Make your own notes. Try to understand the basics of each concept. Okay, this is going to help in scoring in part C, application based questions. Okay, these are 4 marks questions, and as the syllabus is vast, think smart. Smart is the new way to work. Okay, so the best way to polish up your skills and improve your performance is to solve CSIR NET previous year's question papers. And if you have enjoyed this talk today, then you should watch my YouTube channel Yogilogy, where I solve previous year's question papers and I pick up frequently asked topics from each unit and explain each concept in detail. Sounds great? Okay, so I would like you all to watch this really nice video I have for you guys today, a very short video. My name is Yogita and you're watching Yogilogy. Today we'll be doing a very important topic for life science CSIR. What is a gene? Genome, DNA, RNA, nucleoside, nucleotide, chromosome, nucleic acids. Do these creatures come in uniqueness before the exam? If yes, let me show you how to get them. Here you can see a neuron and the plasma membrane of this neuron. If we zoom into a small area of this plasma membrane, the cytosol and the extracellular fluid elsewhere contains equal number of positive and negative charges and is electrically neutral. If the concentration is high on the outer side of the membrane compared to the inner side, the movement is always going to go from higher to the lower. Okay, so the answer over here is there is a difference in sodium and potassium concentration on either side of the membrane. Thanks for watching. All the best. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Awesome. Okay. So before I leave, thank you so much for having me here, sir. I would like to congratulate the entire team of SBB for organizing such wonderful career counseling lecture series for the students. And I hope, sir, all your students and everyone else have enjoyed today's talk and found this talk very useful. You have been a great audience. Thank you. All the best. Let me invite Dr. Manish to take over the panel. And I would like to take any questions, and you can contact me on my social media handles. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, students, those who have some questions, they can ask or they can write it in the chat box also. If you have any questions, you can ask. Can you recommend books with the practice questions?
For practice questions, I think you should only solve the CSIR NET question papers, okay? And because why, I'll tell you. Because the practice questions are good, but when you're going to solve from previous year's question papers, it is really going to help, okay? And there are around 20 or around 25 question papers that you can solve. But still, if you want to refer to some mock session, then I think Pathfinder Academy, they have their practice session books. Biotechnica also has. But definitely they ask for a lot of cash also.
Okay. Actually, ma'am, I had one doubt. I'm Aditya. So
Yes,
basically,
Aditya.
hello. So basically, for other exams like GATE and all, you require a lot of amount of time to prepare, right? So like, what is the amount of time, like a very average amount of time required to prepare for this exam?
See, the average amount of time, I'll say, it will depend on the person itself. Okay, how much the person is dedicating time for the preparation. If you are dedicating lot of time, like you are dedicating 8 to 10 hours every day, definitely you can qualify this test, whether it is GATE, whether it is CSIR NET, whether it is ICAR NET or ICMR, any test. Okay, I think maximum 3 months or less for, if you are really hardworking.
Okay. So I, also one more doubt I had. So I guess in your presentation, you went about the cutoff score thing regarding the professor thing and all. So like usme it was 49.5%, and also as soon as I get, like for example, let's imagine I got 60% or something like that. So wo milne ke baad bhi, is it, for example, if I want to get into CSIR NIO, okay, like National Institute of Oceanography,
Yes.
so unka alag ek cutoff hoga ki 60% if I'm good and I have a seat there, I can go and directly get an admission. How is that process after giving the exam?
Okay, for JRF there will be an interview. For SRF there will be an interview, and the notification will come in. It will be a press notification, of course.
Okay. So also like there are lots of CSIR institutes, India wide, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
any of some of them are academic or all of them are research institution based only? None is
It
academic.
depends from institution to institution. Like ICAR, which is there. Okay, they have M.Tech program. If you can qualify their entrance test and get into PhD program. They even have projects going on, because the scientists over there, they work on projects, they apply for projects, they get a lot of grants for the projects. Okay, and so that's why they can have JRF position, SRF position. They can even have research assistant, research associate positions. Okay, the highest paying post, like for that project.
And last one question.
Apply for the interviews, okay, specific interviews. And if there is a quota, like there is MSc, there is PhD seats over there, then you have to clear their interview.
Okay, last one question from my side. Like, how many, till what time is the score valid? Now, for example, if I give in the year 2020, kab tak valid hai wo, ki I can use that score and get into anything awesome? Any
If
institution?
you are talking with reference to lectureship, or you are talking with reference to PhD?
PhD.
For PhD, within 2 years, you have to register yourself in one of the universities. Okay, whichever university or research labs, wherever you want to, within 2 years. Once you register, your fellowship will start. Till then, it will not start.
Okay, so 2020 May, if I have given until 2022, I have the chance to.
Yes, yes.
Also, one more thing, the books that you mentioned, I guess it was a pretty fast. Can you just, actually I wanted the books thing, but it went very pretty fast until I could write. So can you put up in the chat box or something like that, maybe?
Or
can you share with sir?
Can you share go back to that slide and tell that once again to the students?
Yeah, definitely, sir. Definitely, I would like.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah. It's done from my side, yeah.
Okay, ma'am, there are two questions.
Yes, sir.
One is that it is not possible to read the entire book. So is it necessary to read the entire book?
See, all 13 books, of course, it is not possible. But one book from all the 13 books, is it possible, students, or not?
Yeah, they should, I guess.
I'm not telling you all to read all 13 books. These are the reference books. So whenever you are doing a topic, okay, and you can't be mugging up everything. You have to understand, because the questions are based on higher order thinking skills, thoughts. Okay, so for that understanding, you have to go to the reference book, read that section, what exactly it is trying to say, and only then you will be able to understand what exactly it is saying. Okay, so that's why I've given the list of reference books, so that you can go back to those books and you can find the chapters and read from those chapters. And for unit 3, okay, from which most questions are asked, okay, unit 3 on replication, transcription, translation, recombination, repair, okay, for that, molecular biology by Bruce Albert, at least two books, try to read it. Okay, basically for life sciences, the majority of questions are asked from unit 3. Okay, so try to read Molecular Biology of the Cell by Bruce Albert. It will help a lot, and not just unit 3, it will cover the basics of many other units. So when you are reading book, you are not actually reading that unit. You will be clearing concepts of genetics, you will be clearing concepts of cell biology, you will be clearing concepts of molecular biology. That's how your all the way you will be thinking about each and every concept will be very clear. Your knowledge will be sharpened, and you will be able to score in part C, which is having 100 marks. So imagine the cutoff is around 45 to 50%. So if you are able to score in this part C questions, 100 marks, that is there. You have qualified the exam. You don't even have to do part A and part B.
Okay, ma'am, there are two more questions.
Yeah.
How many interview rounds are conducted, if at all we have been into the cutoff?
See, for IIT and all, I think I'm not very sure how many, but 1 or 2 rounds are conducted, and they are very, very tough also. But if your preparation is thorough, definitely you can crack those interviews also.
Okay, and then one more question: how to contact the institutes for PhD positions? Or they advertise something like that?
Yeah. Press notifications are released. If there is a PhD admission going on, there will be press notification in the newspapers, on their websites. Okay, whichever institute you want to register to, you have to go to their official website, and on the website also they will be displaying. And in the month of like December, in the month of June, or before that April, these notifications appear. March, April, these notifications for admission for PhD appear. In some institute, it is once a year the admissions are done. In some institutes, even twice a year the admissions are taken. So it depends on the institute itself.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. And one more question, that is, ma'am, what are the protocols after qualifying the examinations?
Once you qualify the examination, to get a certificate, is this with relation to that?
No. Protocols as in how to go ahead for PhD, she's asking.
You will have to apply for the PhD. Once you apply for the PhD, you clear the interview rounds. Okay, you apply for the PhD, you clear the interview rounds, and once you are selected, you get registered in that university or research institute.
Or is it that we have to do a RA position, or we have to apply for RA position first, and then there we make it?
That is also one way to go about it. But if you have cleared GRF and if you have an all India rank, then definitely you can apply to all the institutes and go for the interview. Or else you can even wait. If you are not keen on joining for PhD and you want to go for RA or JRF or SRF, you can go to their website and see for this posts that are there. You can apply for those interviews of JRF, and while you are doing your JRF, okay, like for example NIRRH, okay, National Institute for Research, Reproductive Research. Okay, this institute basically they advertise post for JRF, SRF, during which they will absorb you for PhD program also.
And the last question will take, how many times this particular exam is conducted in the year?
It is conducted twice. okay, in the month of June and in the month of December. So you can apply twice a year. In mid-October, the notification comes, and in around March, the notification comes. It is an online procedure. You can visit the official website of CSIR and you can apply it online there itself. You don't have to do any other work. You have to just go online, fill the online application form, and you can submit it.
Yes. Okay, with that, I think all the questions have been answered. So I thank you, ma'am. Thank you a lot that you have spared some time from your online lectures of your college, and you have guided our student about this CSIR NET examination and further research opportunities into our CCLS 3 lecture series. Yes, yes. I'm thankful to Devjani madam, our director. She couldn't attend the meeting, but I'm thankful to her for allowing me, for granting the permission for this CCLS 3 program. And we are doing this in the online mode. Otherwise, generally, we do it in the kind of auditorium and all that. But this time, because of this COVID-19, we are doing it in the online mode. But I guess it was wonderful experience for the students as well. And I'm thankful to madam that she has permitted us, and I'm thankful not last not but the least, all the students, those who have attended this particular program. And thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am.
All the best, students. All the best to you all.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, students. Yeah. Okay. Yes.